Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Vicky and today we're going to make these super cute little cherries that I have put on this tiny little bracelet. So these really cute little cherries, you just need 2 colours of seed beads for them and they work up really quickly. You can have a whole bunch of cherries in no time and you can do whatever you want with them. So we're just going to make the little cherry today and then you guys can go and decide what you want to make with them. So the cherries, the main part of the cherry, the red part here, is made in prismatic right angle weave, so PRO. If you're familiar with cubic right angle weave, you should sail through this. It's just a case of adding more rows essentially on of your raws, more raw units. That's the one, more raw units, and yeah, and you'll be there. If you're not familiar with cubic right angle weave, I do have a video for cubic right angle weave hoops on my channel that you could check out first, or you can just try and follow along and see how you get on. But it's quite a big demonstration, so you should be fine. But let's have a go. So today you will need 2 size 11 seed beads. So I've used 11s here on my cherry bracelet. But I'm going to use size 8 for demonstration just because it's a bit bigger, so you'll be able to see it easier. But I've made one little cherry already and I think I prefer the 11s if I'm honest, but then that's up to you and you can see what you prefer. You might actually prefer to work in 15s when it comes to it, but if you do work in other sizes and it looks really cute, yeah, drop me a little message and let me know. Drop me a little comment in the description commenty section, and yeah, let me know how it works out. So 2 size 11 seed beads, and then obviously I've used the third because I've made a bracelet here, but that will just be something you'll decide when you've made your cherries. Okay, I've got a size 12 needle and I'm using £6 Fireline. The amounts for each cherry are very minimal. Yeah, you won't need a lot for either, or you could use leftover seed beads. You can make rainbow cherries. You can, the possibilities are endless, I guess. Okay, so should we start by making our first little red part of the cherry, but we're going to use pink. So yeah, let's make our first one of them. Okay, so we're going to start by picking up 8 seed beads of our main colour of cherry. We're going to drop them all the way down our thread, leaving about a 10cm tail. So there you go, you've got 8 there, about a 10cm tail, and we're just going to go back up all our seed beads again from the tail end and we're just going to pull tight, and then we're going to go back through the first couple just to create that little ring of seed beads like so, and pull tight, and there you have a little ring. Because we're working in right angle weave and technically prismatic right angle weave, we're going to pick up 3 seed beads and we're going to go back into the bead we're coming out of on our base ring like so. So creating that little row, that little right angle weave unit. So it gives me technically 4 seed beads, 1 2 3 4, and that is my little raw unit. I'm going to go into the next bead along on the base row. Now that'll be the only time we pick up 3. From now on we're going to pick up 2 size 11s or seed beads, depending on what size you're using. We're going to come down this first bead, this first seed bead of that previous round that we've just picked up, of that previous 3, and back into the one we're coming out of. So it's like that. So down that side seed bead and into the one we're coming out of on the base row with our 2 new seed beads, and we're going to pull tight. And again, you can see we've now got them 4 seed beads and it's connected to that first right angle weave unit that we've just made. So them 2 new seed beads, the one on the base row and that side bead from that, are making that next right angle weave unit. We're going to go into the next seed bead along on the base row, pick up 2, and again we're going to go down that side seed bead of the previous round and into the back into the one on the base row, like so. Pull tight, and again you'll see we've got them 4 seed beads in place again, the side one from that one, from that previous unit, the one on the base row, and the 2 new ones, and then go along into the next one on the base row. And we're going to continue adding 2 seed beads along and go as we've just been doing, and going into our side on the previous unit, and we're going to do that till we get to our very last one on our base row. Once we get to that last one on the base row, do not pick up 2. Okay, so I'm now coming out of that last seed bead on my base row of 8, so the 8th seed bead on the base row. Now as you can see, I have a raw unit here, so 1 2 3 4, and I have a raw unit here, 1 2 3 4, so either side of the one I'm coming out of. So we already have our 2 side beads in place, so I'm going to take my needle through that side bead on that first raw unit. I'm going to pick up 1 seed bead and come down that side bead on that last raw unit, so up the first raw unit, down the last raw unit, and then go back into the seed bead on the base row that we've just come out of, like so, and pull tight. So now you'll notice that we have all these little seed beads sitting up, so you can see all the ones just sitting up. There should be 8 of them all the way around. So go back up that side of that raw unit of the first one and into that top seed bead that's sitting on the outside of the ring. And now we're just going to go through each one of these top seed beads that are sitting on the outside of the ring. So just taking our needle through all the seed beads on the top, just joining them all together. Like so. And then we're going to pull them tight, and as you can see, we've now got a ring of 8 seed beads, which if you were building this as a rope, as a craw or a praw rope, you would then build off this the way we've just made that previous little unit. But we're just going to join these all together. You might want to go back through them a second time. I always go back through them a second time. I like this to be really tight. Okay, so you can see you've kind of got a rounded shape now, because it's not a cube, because it's not craw, so it's more rounded. Okay, so coming out of one of the 8 seed beads on that new top of your little fat chunky cherry unit, we're going to pick up 1 seed bead, and because we've got 8 seed beads, we're going to miss these 3 and go through the one after, so the one facing the one you're coming out of, like so. We're going to go back up the new one that we're just adding in, and back into the seed bead we've started from, but just going through the other side. So it joins this seed bead to either side of that seed bead and either side of that seed bead, like so. And that just fills in that gap that we had on the top. Turn your unit to the side and go up that one and into the top one on the other side. You should have 8 seed beads on this side too. It's gone in. And we're just going to repeat that step. So just picking up that 1 seed bead, go into the bead facing, same side you're coming out of the bead on this side, back down the new bead, and back into the one that you've just started from, like so. And now we're going to go back into that new seed bead once more. Okay, so now you have this little rounded beaded bead, essentially. So little rounded right angle, prismatic right angle weave bead. Okay, so now you need to make a second one. Oh look, there's one. So now I have 2 little cherries, and I want to put the stalk on, the little green stalk. So I'm coming out of this middle bead that I've added in the centre, the one that we added last, and I'm going to pick up 7 of my second seeds, so 7 of my green ones for my stalk, 7 of them, so 4, 7, so 7 seed beads. I'm going to drop them down to my cherry. I'm going to miss that last one and come down the one after, and then just push them down if they've moved. So you can see that that one is sitting to the side. So like here on the bracelet, you'll be able to send your needle through it to add your cherries to ear wires, wire, bracelets, necklace, whatever you want. We're now going to pick up 5 seed beads again. So we're coming out of that second seed bead now on that strip we've just added. We're going to pick up our other little cherry, and so we've got this middle bead on this one, the last bead we added. We're going to go into that middle bead like so on the top of your cherry, which is joining them together, as you can see. And now we're going to go back up the 5 of the green ones, back up the second seed bead, into the one we started from, through the one on the top, the one that we'll use to connect to things, and then back down that second one of this 7, and through the remaining 5 on the first stalk that we added. So through the remaining 5. And now we're going to go back into our top pink one on the first cherry from the opposite side, so that we're joining our stalk to that as well. So it's joined on both sides of the pink one, and there is our cherry. You can reinforce that piece and make as many of them as you want to. They're quite quick, as you see, that worked up quite quickly. They're quite simple. Once you get going, you just need to become familiar with the stitch. Like I said, if you want to learn how to do a craw first, pop over to my craw hoops and have a little look at that video just on the basics. But yes, that's how to make cherries. And now you could add that to an ear wire, or like I've done here, I've just attached it with another size 11 seed bead onto a piece of Fireline before making loops on the end and attaching a clasp. This is one of my favourite bracelets to wear in the summer. My daughter also loves them, so we've both got one, and they're really cute. You could make them with your friends actually, and you could all wear them as like little friendship bracelets, I guess. But they're always popular in the summer, and you always see fruit on the high street, and they're very trendy at this time of year. So yes, I hope you've enjoyed that. I hope you're going to adorn yourself in cherries, and if you have enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. I'd be very grateful. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye now.